I'm going to show you how to skip Nezarec's white mechanic easily every phase. It's so simple, and your runners are not going to have to stress about going fast enough to trigger DPS. During contest mode, this method wasn't as popular because we needed to clear out the ads, but now that they die really quickly, you can have more runners and only 2 people dedicated to ad clear and Nezi aggro. If you don't know the basic mechanic of the Root of Nightmares raid that goes throughout pretty much the entire thing, here's a quick recap. Runners are going to have to perform a relay race of sorts back and forth between the light aura or the dark aura and their ending node. So they go from the aura, they shoot it, they go to the ending node, they shoot that, and then the next person goes. You can speed this up in basically any encounter by adding more runners. Besides encounter 3, because that doesn't even go with any of the other mechanics, but encounters 1, 2, and the final encounter, you can speed this up by adding more runners. Now, it's easiest in encounters 2 and 4, but I'm going to show you all 3 in case your team wants to speed things up. In the final boss encounter, you'll see some footage here in the background from my live stream over on twitch.tv/abbyhour. We actually split up 2 runners on the light side and 2 runners on the dark side. The first person shoots their aura, in this case being the dark aura, goes over to their ending node and shoots the ending node, and then the next runner is going to shoot the aura. You have to wait until that first person is done with their connector, basically, until you shoot that aura, and then you're going to keep kind of relay racing from there. So the next person shoots their ending one, and then the first person shoots the aura again. Keep in mind that that aura does move plates and does move up throughout all the plates that you're shooting. But that's it. For the boss encounter, this is the simplest mechanic and easiest way to speed up to DPS phase. You don't have to ever worry about the white mechanic because it is really quick and easy to get 2 runners to the end in that minute time frame before Nezarec is going to wipe you, so you don't even have to worry about the white mechanic. I would highly recommend trying to do this with your teams, even LFG. It makes it so much easier. Yes, more people have to know about the mechanic, but it is literally the simplest mechanic we've ever gotten. Now on to the second encounter. This one is also really simple to add more runners to and make it go a lot quicker, and it gives you a lot more time in case something screws up. But basically you're going to want to have 2 runners on each side, just like the final encounter, 2 light, 2 dark. One person is going to be hopping across the gap back and forth and getting the buff, going across and shooting their dark node in this case, and then coming back, shooting the node, etc. The other person, the other runner, is going to stay on that side. So you don't have to do any jumping at all. So this is perfect for newer players or maybe people that don't know the mechanic as well. They just need to stay on one side, shoot the node after their partner has completed their circuit of sorts, and then you go and shoot yours, tell your partner you're done, they're going to shoot and go across, etc. So you just go through that relay race instead of one person stressing out and trying to do everything all at once. You put it on 2 people, it spreads out the nodes, it makes it a lot easier to grab and go, and trust me, you'll get through it a lot quicker and a lot easier. And then as an added bonus, I'm just going to show you guys our first encounter. We worked on this a few times. This is a lot harder to get down, but you can add a ton of people into the first encounter as runners, and it will go super quick. I think we only killed 2 tormentors on this run, but you don't really have to kill much. You just have everybody come into the light and then have everybody go grab nodes. Now there is a little bit of like waterfalling you have to do where you need to kind of stagger people so that you make sure people still have the buff by the time you get to the last node, and then make sure someone's coming back to get the buff with the person that's standing there shooting the original aura. So this one's a little bit on the more advanced side, I guess, but if your group is someone that plays this raid every single week together, it could be something that you learn over the next couple weeks, and then it is just second nature by the time you're doing this every week. So I'm not going to go super into this first encounter because it is a little more difficult, but you could assign 2 or 3 runners and just do the leapfrogging as I was talking about for the second and fourth encounter. Alright, that's it guys, just a super quick video to show you how to speed up these raid encounters and make them go quick and skip. I think the most important part is to skip the boss wipe mechanic, because a lot of us are still doing that wipe mechanic on the second DPS phase if you're having to 2-phase Nezarec. So in order to skip that, this is what you need to do. I hope that helps out you and your raid team. Leave a comment below if you're already doing this or if you learned something new. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Alright, got 3.
4 meters down. 4.
Good. See the flower then?
Ions, top, middle, and right.
We're done.
We're good. We got a barrier boy over here. Oh, I'm not hearing sounds for my sword. That's fun.
Done.
Top left.
I'm at the right one.
Alright, 3, 2, 1. He's spawning on left side.
3's done.
Other shoulders down.
4's done.
Other shoulders down. Shoot the chest. Stuff.
Dead.
I'm not sure.
Next one's done. Crazy. Alright,
It's
got
at
it.
the back
Platform.
middle here.
Hey, I'm doing it.
We're
Go
done.
ahead and
We're done.
We're done.
We did it! See how much time that saves you?